Hello everyone, it's me, that divination witch. I hope you're doing well. I am back with a witchy video. I always start my videos saying that because it's true. I am witchy and I'm always back with a witchy video. Today's video might be a bit different, more casual. Sometimes I like to just film on my sofa and that's what I'm doing today, chilled out. Well, for now. I haven't thought of a script or anything, but I just feel there's something that I need to talk about with regards to Hecate and all of us and this close of year, going into 2025. Yeah, right. I'm just going to start. Let's get into it. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sarah, that divination witch. I hope you stick around. The channel is a safe space I set up to help people and to help myself as well. I firmly believe we're all learning. Ask questions, nothing silly. We're all different. Help each other out as well. It is a community here. And if you like that, you know what to do. Hit subscribe. And if you want to support me further, I do have a shop, a website, Patreon, where I offer readings. I'm teaching tarot, and we've got a whole new thing coming out for 2025 on Patreon, the Year of the Dark Feminine. So go check it out if you're interested in learning more. Okay, so yeah, we need to talk in a nice way. This is just me rambling with my thoughts about Hecate and everything. So first, I just want to say I am eternally grateful to you all, first and foremost. Whether you like me, don't like me, well, most of you are probably going to like me if you're watching this. But I am grateful to you all, even to the people that have not been so nice. Everyone, to the lovely ones, to the not lovely ones. We're not going to just focus on negatives. But I'm grateful to you all that I can sit here now. We hit over 10,000 followers on the channel recently. I never ever thought that would ever happen. I never thought that this would become my life. It was always a part of my life because this is my spirituality. This is my journey I share with you all. But I never thought it would be anything more. So I'm grateful. And to those I have helped, I am thankful that I've been able to do that. For Hecate as well. This is like my offering to her. I firmly believe she loves us all, even if you don't like her, even the AHOL Christians and whatever, it doesn't matter. She is the Divine Mother. She's just a name for the Divine Mother. And if I'm doing her work by helping people find her, great. And I have helped a lot of people. I know I have. I've rubbed some up the wrong way, like I've mentioned, but hey ho, life goes on. And speaking about rubbing people up the wrong way, I feel like this is why I'm sitting down to chat with you. I'm not bothered about that. It's took adjusting for me. I'll be candid and honest with you. Until you're sitting here in the limelight, so to speak, you would think, well, it's water off a duck's back, love. What's she getting bothered about? All right, you got some crappy ass comments or some threats or, I mean, I've mentioned it in videos before. I've been hexed and stuff over this channel. Ridiculous, I know. But you would just think, well, what you're posting for, what you're doing. Well, to be honest with you, it's been a journey and a process. I've been learning that I have a voice. I am valid. And I am going to talk. And that's what my deities, my spirit team, not just deities, but, my whole journey has been about. When the people, but, there's been certain people say things negative about me, about not just the way I look, the way I act. I mean, I've been told, I'm not magical. I've been told that. I'm a lowly Wiccan. And I don't know anything, and I don't speak with spirit, and blah, blah, blah. You know what? I don't care. Think what you want. I've now come to that point to be strong enough to not give a shit in the nicest possible way. Of course, I am human, and things slip through, and I will give shits from time to time. But honestly, I am not building my channel up to tear other people down, like some so-called spiritual YouTubes do. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay in my lane and do my thing and share my thing with you guys. And if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, okay, go away in the kindest possible way. This year has been transformative as hell for me. And I've shared that with you guys. Hecate has shown me things that has just put a lot into perspective. Life's too damn short, honestly. A lot of us and a lot of these negative people as well, get on our high horses sort of thing, get bees in our bonnets over things, get butthurt over things. And, I've been guilty of it myself, getting overly emotional in comments and things like this. And in the grand scheme of things, we'll never get that energy back. Never. And she's really opened my eyes to this, that we've got this one shot. Even if you believe in reincarnation or don't, you'll never be back as you are now. So, we've got this shot at life, and we spend so much time worrying. The world is as it is right now. Look at the state of things. We spend so much time worrying, in low vibrations, if you want to put it like that. Where's the fun in life, eh? I know, for me, since the panini, things have changed. I'm not as frivolous as I used to be and things like this. And we need more, just small moments, appreciating things, anything. It could be something simple. For me, I'm in love with Agatha all along right now, and there's a whole blooming video of someone going, and I'm not wanting to tear people down here, and that's why I'm trying not to mention things like this, but it's propaganda, it's Disney, and they're against you. Sometimes you can just enjoy something for what it is. Yes, I'm not a fool. Disney has issues. It's a big corporation. They've got some dark history as well. But Disney is also fun, and it's childhood, and it's frivolous. It's BS. It's light. If you can just enjoy things for what it is sometimes, and not have to think so deep all the time. Because, yes, it takes many little voices to make a change. Of course it does. But sometimes we just need to switch our brains off a bit and just kind of enjoy things for whatever they are. So for me, that's my little guilty pleasure right now. And who knows, in the future I'll find something else. Sometimes I might get into a game or whatever. I don't have time these days, but I loved Cyberpunk, by the way. Platinum trophies. But yeah, we've got to just switch off, even if it's something small like that. Wearing an Agatha t-shirt because Catherine Hannah's hot. Okay, I just have to tell everyone. But honestly, we need more of this, and we need to stop getting so head up at each other. That's what I'm seeing. I've put serious videos out there about the true nature of evil and what I firmly believe, this wettigo thing, and it is scary. And I've seen it influencing just average people. It really can take a hold on people, and there's more to life. How do we combat something so negative with some positive? And I know I'm sounding like a love and lighter, and I'm not, because life is light and dark. It's everything. But yeah, we do need to stop wallowing so much. I feel like that's the way I've got to put it across, and I'm guilty of it myself too. But this year's really opened my eyes. I've had things unveiled to me on a spiritual level, and then in the physical as well. Loads of changes, loads of shifts in energy, and wow. And I'm so grateful. Thank you for sticking with me. And then when it comes to Hecate, she is an example, the faces of Hecate. Who is Hecate? People come to my channel because I talk about Hecate. And some people find it very useful and whatever. Like I've said, I've helped people. Some people maybe not. It's like Marmite. If you're British, you'll know. You either love it or hate it. Not everyone's going to like everyone. Not everyone's going to agree with everyone's opinions. And I don't agree with everyone's opinions either. I've just mentioned one about the Agatha YouTube video that I saw. I just couldn't watch it, to be honest. But hey ho, we're all entitled to our own opinions. But is it worth letting it get to you? That's the difference. That's what I've really learned. So, for example, the Agatha, all along, some of the witch YouTubers calling it propaganda and pointing out all the BS and whatever. That's valid. That's their feelings and opinions. And I'm not saying it's wrong, because it's not. There is a history there. But I look past it, and that's my opinion and my prerogative to do that. It's not that I'm dismissing the history and stuff, but sometimes things don't have to be so deep. You know, we can separate the art from the artist. In that regard, it's like J.K. Rowling. I do not like her as a person, but I love Harry Potter. Separating the art from the artist, you know? And sometimes you just got to do that and not look so deep. Sometimes. I'm not saying all the time. So for that, okay, that's my example. I don't agree with it. I don't like their point of view. I'll be frank, I don't like the video. I know they put a load of hard work into it, mind. It looked, what I saw of it, edited good. I just didn't react, didn't comment, left it. And that's the way you should act, to be quite honest. And I'm telling myself this too, because there's many times I've stewed over something. You know, someone's reacted to us. I had basically a whole ass group of people coming after us at one point this year. And I was stewing. I was biting back at them. And I was stewing on what they were saying to me. And like the insults I got and things like this. And it just took my energy that I'll never get back. There is no point in that. Sometimes you just can't win some battles, and I've tried to explain this on the channel. So when it comes to Hecate, and even my videos, someone else's videos, there's videos out there with people have got opinions I don't agree with. Now, I recently kind of made a response to one, but I didn't say who or anything like that, because that wasn't the point. I think it was because the video was aimed at me, and I hold my hands up. It was aimed at me about the parent wound thing. And I felt like, look, love, I've got to address it because you're picking me apart here. Well, you're not friggin' perfect. So there you go. You don't really know the full scope of what you're talking about in that regard. Whereas we've got a difference of opinion, obviously. So we just live and let live. Moved on from it. I've made the video. But on the whole, there's other videos and other things out there. I'm like, what the hell's this? I'll make a reaction if I'm asked to, or if it's dead problematic. But on the whole, just move on. Because when it comes to religion, spirituality, etc., no one person's got all the answers. And run a mile if you've found somebody like that. Run a mile if you've got someone who thinks they know every single thing. That's the breedings of the makings of a cult leader there. You don't want that energy, no. Being in the limelight, as I put it, you have to be able to take criticism, and you have to be able to just take it on the chin sometimes. And you have to set boundaries too. I've learned that the hard way as well. And sometimes I feel guilty about it, but I'm not available 24/7. I'm not. I love people. I love to help people, but that doesn't mean you've got access to me all the time. And vice versa. I wouldn't expect that from anyone else. Which is something I've had to come to terms with too this year. But yes, when it comes to spirituality, religion, all of these things, look, no one's got all the right answers. And if you come across someone who is professing they do, like I say, run a mile. And if you come across someone with a difference of opinion to you, well, just move on. You know, you can state your opinion, you can do, react to it if you really want, but I say move on, not to avoid confrontation, but to avoid it becoming a problem with you giving up all your time and energy on something that you're not going to change. If somebody feels so passionate about something or is set in their beliefs about something, you're not going to change it. Some random person is not going to change someone's mind. It's like these people, these Christians that preach Jesus and that. That's what are you doing? That's not going to change someone's mind. So I feel like I had to say that. And also, yes, when it comes to, spirituality, etc., there are many variations on things. And Hecate is a testament to that. That, yes, there are people out there who have, put a video out not long ago about the maiden mother crone thing. Some people might say that's Hecate. Well, bloomin' let them do what they want. Some people are adamant it's not. That's fine. Hecate transcends it all anyways. I've really come to realise that she's beyond just the Hellenic guys or the guys of even before Hellenic times, even putting her in the box of someone like Ereshkigal. She's beyond Ereshkigal. She's beyond all of it. She is just what you need her to be, and to limit her into any box, it ain't gonna work. She's got a foot in everything. She is transformative, a shapeshifter, and no two people's experience of Hecate is going to be the same. And I've had people come to me with certain path workings and things like this that force Hecate into a box of XYZ. And I mean, there's things out there in her name where, there's temples in her name, which is lovely, but it's very hierarchical based, and I'll never ever be a part of something like that, where you have to audition to be part of something. But each their own. That's my opinion, but I'm going to move on from that, Obviously, people are happy doing what they're doing. Do it. Live your life, girl or boy or non-binary or whatever. Just live your life. That's what I've learned this whole year. We need to be less focused on other people and more focused on us and our progression. Because I've had clients... why do I sound like a sheep? but yeah, I've had clients recently that, one reading sticks out of mind where someone was really dwelling on things they'd gone through in the past and couldn't kind of move on from it. And this is a common theme, a very common theme. And I'm guilty of it myself, that you're replaying scenarios over your head, over in your head. Say you broke up with your ex or something, it ended badly, you keep thinking, what could I have done different, all this. You're torturing yourself. You're torturing yourself at that point. Never mind what you could have done differently. You can't change that. It's happened. But you can change your future, and you can change your current trajectory, and you can put your energy into something to help you. And I'm not saying this in a toxic love and light sort of way. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, of course not. But take it as a lesson. All right, that happened with this ex, for example. Well, if you met someone again, you wouldn't let that happen again. You'd learn your lesson as to, right, I reacted like this, so maybe I'll not react like that. Maybe I will say, right, we need to talk instead of flying off the handle, or I don't know. Every moment is a learning opportunity when it comes to stuff like that. And with a lot of traumas, I've noticed that, and I'm guilty of it too, we become that negative voice that we used to get from the outside, whether it's a partner, a parent, a friend, whoever, caused us the trauma, and their criticisms and their insults stick like glue. And then that seeps into the psyche, and we do it to ourselves. We torture ourselves. Confirmation. What time is it? I think it's about midnight or something, and there was a dog. Confirmation, Hecate is here. It's late at night when I'm filming. I just felt like she wanted me to go on a ramble. Wait, let me check this time. No, I can't. My phone, I don't know. I don't know the time. Right, anyways, distraction from the dog. Confirmation. I forgot what I was even saying now. This is how great this is. I wanted to try and post this unedited as well so you can all have a little laugh. Yes, it becomes our inner monologue, our internal dialogue of basically wasting all this energy on beating ourselves up. And I've been guilty of it. I spent a decade doing that to myself, if not longer, maybe 2 decades doing that to myself, going round and round in circles. And I'll be quite frank, I had fandoms and geeky things, and I used to go travelling as well. Escapism, anything to escape, 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 escape. You can't escape your mind. And you can bury yourself in consumerism, in arguments on the internet, in, negative cults and bloomin'. You can bury yourself in anything, but you can never escape your own mind. And that's what needs to change, is the shift in the mindset. And I really feel that's why Hecate has brought me onto this where to go situation. It's on the channel, go check it out. Please just look after yourselves, that's what I'd say. This year's really opened my eyes on everything. Like, everything. Myself, other people, the spiritual world, and the realisation ultimately that life is too short and that we need to value ourselves more. We really do. A lot of us, through doing readings for people, are feeling like this. And so I am addressing you all. Look, you're all important. Even if you feel you aren't, you are. Because without you, you wouldn't be where you are now, all right? And other people wouldn't be where they are now. Because let's face it, even someone like me, the stranger on the internet to you, say if you're one of my subscribers, well, that's one less subscriber. You still impacted it. If 10,000 people felt the same way as you did, then I would have no subscribers. If you see what I mean, we're all so linked. So there's always something to think about with that, let's say. There's always a purpose. Even when you feel like there isn't, there is. I hope that made sense. The ramblings of a woman at midnight. So, yeah, that's my 2024. I didn't want to be a stereotypical witchy YouTuber making yet another Yule video. I am doing something special this Yule when it kicks off on the 21st. I might vlog it. But aside from that, man, everyone and their dog talks about the solstices and stuff. So that's not me. I follow the wheel of the year. Obviously, I'm a human being. I live it. We all do. But you can go watch some other fantastic YouTube. And this is not me bringing them down, definitely not. But I'm not an ascetic witch like that. Although, talking about insults, the department store witch always sticks in my head. That's a great one, that. I'm the department store witch. But yes, I'm just me doing my thing, like I said. And this is my year. Oh, kick the blubbing thing. This is my year in review, guys, and what I've learned and what I'm going to be taking into 2025 with me. And I hope to see you coming along for the ride as well. Stick with me, and who knows, this time next year, where will we be? Where will we all be, eh? I always crack a joke that I sound like Del Boy. If you're British, you'll know who that is. This time next year, Rodney will be millionaires. And indeed, we will. Maybe not rich in money, but rich in love, and rich in compassion, not just love, but rich in other things, Right, I've had enough. I'm going. Happy New Year, everybody. Seriously, thank you to those of you who found me and stick around. I love yous all. And I mean it when I say stay safe, stay witchy. I do. As cheesy as it is, I mean it. So you better you better stay safe and stay witchy, or I'll come after yous. I'll tell yous off. All right, bye guys.